Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Saturday, March 7th, 2020 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I sync myself with nature's flow. And I mean S-Y-N-C, not S-I-N-K. Sync up with the flow of nature. Excuse me. So, at first glance at the astro, we have some strong yin energy along with a fast-moving yod. So let me start with fast-moving yod. Fast-moving yod is when it's not a long-lasting yod. It is like, hey, get the message and move along kind of yod energy. This fast-moving yod is fast-moving because it's pointing right at the moon in Leo. So the moon in any sign shifts degrees every 2.5 hours about. And so 2.5 hours. So the yod will not last long because there's only an extended orb that this yod will last. But it's feeding in with the Sun-Neptune, almost conjunction. Sun and Neptune will be conjunct on Sunday. So Sun and Neptune working the Pisces energy, that flow of nature. The moon in Leo, I will tell you, as a moon in Leo person, it is not patient, and it doesn't necessarily want to honor that flow. The other piece that's feeding into this yod is actually Pallas. It's most exact with Pallas in Capricorn. Pallas in Capricorn, patriarchal energy. And that's what I'm really feeling. This energy, all of this yin that we have going on is trying to remind us of. I said today to a friend, and this shouldn't be news to anybody because I'm sure everybody has said this or seen this in themselves or in others at some point or another. We're all searching for like that quick fix, and yet there is no quick fix. And I really do feel like part of the yin influx that we're meant to be learning is to go along at the speed of nature, to let things unfold as they're meant to, as this divine plan. And I get that's scary because that requires trust in the universe that there is a plan. That requires trust in ourselves that we're not just being lazy and letting things go. It also requires trust in ourselves when we are being called to take action. We also have to trust that everything's going to be okay and unfolding as it's meant to. It is my strong belief that many times when civilizations have gone belly up, such as Atlantis, that it has happened because we tried to push the river. We tried to get there before our consciousness was there. We tried to go beyond ourselves. God, there's a song. I can't get the song, but I know there's a song that says that. I think it's a Jack Johnson song. We've gone beyond where we should have gone. Yes, it is a Jack Johnson song. We've gone beyond where we should have gone. As the yin keeps surfacing, we're all being called to learn the lesson to sync up with nature, to sync up with our divine flow, rather than the urgency a fearful root chakra can bring up. Fearful survival energies can bring up. So this to me is really this message of this yod. Temper that fiery impatience with the moon. That moon in Leo is reminding you, what is your soul calling you to do right now that's fun, that aligns you with your soul? Joy, play, fun will always line you up with your soul. Sun and Neptune in Pisces. There's this flow going on. It may not be at the speed you want it to. Things may not be unfolding at the speed that you want it to. And yet, that extreme push for progress, that can be that Capricorn energy, the building. And, Jupiter is, slightly part of this yod as well. It's not really exact with that energy. Can we tell progress? Hey, we're doing it in nature's time. And allow that to be the unfolding. So just tune into that in your life where you're being called to go in your flow, not the flow, because I feel like the generalized flow is very stuck up in the progress, get it done kind of energy, you know? So can you align with your flow? Now, Neptune connecting with the sun and building to this full moon energy, it may have you a little confused, a little foggy, a little in la la dreamland. That's okay. Daydream. Go there. That's one of the best states for progressing, I believe. So if you don't have that direction today, that's okay. Can you seek out the joy? So up next, I have a cat doing crazy things behind the computer. Oh, hello. Stop that. Climbing things you should not be climbing. Besides that, the yin, the strong yin energy. Lilith and Chiron hanging out in Aries. What are you doing? I hope you're not peeing on that. Hold on. Sorry. All right. Lilith and Chiron together in Aries. So healing the yin. And this is the thing. Our yin often knows the way. And yet the yang energy can be so connected to the like, get it done, do it now kind of feeling that we're not listening to that yin energy. So yin, Lilith, go your own way. Connecting to Chiron, there's much healing. When you can honor that voice, what is it saying for you? What is your calling right now? And if you don't know, it's okay to rest in the unknowing. It's okay to relax in the unknowing. The other connection that we're building into is Venus conjunct Uranus. And so we're not quite there yet, but Venus is on her way. There's a lot of worth stuff tied up in how much we produce and how much we show. Like, look what I can do. Look what I've done. And so releasing yourself from that energy and finding your worth in the restfulness. You want to say hi? He's like, I want to climb out the window. I see you have the window open. Little quick peek by Molly's. I love when you come by and say hi. Anyways, finding your space, finding your worth in the restfulness. That's part of the lesson in and through this energy. As we build to a full moon on Sunday in the sign of Virgo. And Virgo energy can really spur the doer in us. So be very aware that energy is incoming. Maybe the action that you need to take at this time is the non-action, or maybe the action you need to take is slower than you're used to. Slow and steady wins the race. There's a reason for that adage. It's really true. When we do things from that panic state, we are doing them from survival mode, and things do not generally turn out well when we do things from survival mode. Lifetimes of evidence I have for you with that. Anything else I want to say about this astro? No. Don't get stuck in the shoulds. Don't be fake. Find joy in the ordinary. Find the beauty in the ordinariness. What we're experiencing, what's unfolding, it's meant to be. Progress does not happen overnight. It takes a very long time for water to carve through the stone, and yet it leaves very lasting impressions. And I believe what we're building, we want it to make a lasting impression. We don't need it to go poof up in smoke. So just keep this in mind in this energy. You may feel that desire to push the river. Just experience what you're experiencing and look around and find something to appreciate. Find something of beauty. That feels magic, that feels like a gift to you. By the way, that Neptune Sun energy together, that is Make-A-Wish energy. It is very strong magic. So just keep that in mind, that we are going to have that along with this full moon. So spend some time daydreaming and connecting to that energy, because I guarantee that is one of the best ways that you can help us all build out the future. So that is it for today. You can book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. Besides that, the better gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you, and you do have the power. Namaste.